Apparently we're not expecting too much rain, but we're getting a lot of lightning and thunder at the moment. Ooh. I don't know if you can see, but they are everywhere. I did not expect it to rain this heavily. I'm gonna quickly go show you outside at what I've got to get out of tomorrow. I don't know how many hours later, but Tom is on. That is one of the biggest. That is huge. Hey guys, welcome back to Beach to Bush Outdoors. This weekend we're going to be doing a bit of fishing, going for some trout, maybe some redfin, maybe even some bass. We are out near Blue Rock Lake, which I've never fished before, but apparently stocked to the brim with bass. But we spent like 2-3 hours driving around today trying to find a camp, and we could not find any access to the water other than by like the roadside where everyone is. But we've gone up the river a little bit, which means probably less bass, less reddies, but more trout. And we have found an absolute ripper of a spot. Say good day, Tom. So me and Tom are down here this weekend. And yeah, we're basically gonna sit here tonight, see if we can get some nice trout. But yeah, like look at the view from here. So we'll be sitting there by the fire tonight, having some dinner and doing some fishing. So there's where we're actually camped, and this even has a little staircase built in down to our fire pit and fishing area. This is the first cast of the trip, so let's see if we get any follow. Bit of weed. Could you see him? Yeah. Alright, what's that like? Maybe 8 or 9 casts, oh, not even. Yeah. Maybe 6 casts in. We just had our first follow. Nice little, I think it was brown trout. So there's fish here.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That was quick. He got off as I pulled him up the bank.
Let's see him.
A bit muddy. So I literally threw the bait in, went back up to go get the GoPro and stuff, and got a hit. Picked up my rod thinking it was gone, and then all of a sudden my bait was swimming towards me and had a fish on. And I pulled him in right as I got to the shore and just got him up, and then he actually spat the hook for me. So anyway, that's going to be a bit of dinner because that's a really nice size. So same as usual, we'll keep what we're actually going to eat tonight and probably throw back the rest, but that's dinner. Yeehaw!
Nibble.
Oh well, chuck her out again. We'll give an update anyway. So we've been here what, a couple of hours now. After that first fish on, I think it was my first cast with the worm. It was about 30 seconds in. Haven't had anything since, but we just saw a trout jump and hit something on the surface about 20 meters away. Had a flick with a lure, couldn't find anything, and now Tom went to reel in his bait, and he had a little nibble. So we're also hearing some thunder or something behind us, so we're a bit worried that there's a storm front rolling through. But yeah, we'll see. So that storm front has definitely rolled through. Apparently we're not expecting too much rain, but we're getting a lot of lightning and thunder at the moment. A little bit of rain you can see on the water. But yeah, should be okay. So not only are we now in a heavy rainstorm, ow, we're also in a hailstorm. Ow! They're decent size pellets. Ow! Ow! There's hail coming down. Oh, we're getting fisted. And we're gonna go jump in the car. Ooh. I don't know if you can see, but they are everywhere. Beautiful. How good's camping? So I've just had the realization that the track we came in on ended up actually being quite rutted and like a little bit gnarly, but in the dry, no problem. I did not expect it to rain this heavily. I'm gonna quickly go show you outside at what I've got to get out of tomorrow. That's the track out. I've had to pack it in for a bit, the awning's up, and resorted to sitting on the esky because my chair's absolutely soaked. Holding off putting any dry clothes on until this rain stops, so we think it's going to stop at like 7 o'clock, but we're not actually sure, so yeah. Alright. The thunder and lightning and rain finally kind of stopped. Still a little sprinkle of rain, but all in all pretty good. So we're dry clothes are officially on, and now I really hope they stay dry. The track's still looking gnarly, but definitely less gnarly than it did a couple of hours ago with a river flowing down it. So I've got 33 all-terrains on, but they are worn down to the bone. I'm about to do a big trip with some sand driving, so I haven't really bothered changing them yet. I'm going to change them after that to some muddies. But I was literally meant to get my winch this week, and I've got the winch, but I was literally meant to get a new bull bar this week so I could actually fit my winch, but it's been delayed by a couple of weeks. So yeah, that winch would have probably come in handy right about now. But anyway, hopefully it dries up enough tomorrow and we can get up this hill. And now we can get back to some fishing. I don't know how many hours later, but Tommy's on. Oh, it's fighting like buggery. Get him away from those bushes. Mate, whatever that is a nice fish. That is fighting like crazy. Hang on, I'm gonna kick all my stuff off. Get in the water with it if I have to. Are you getting him away from the trees?
I have no clue where he is.
That's right. Chill, just keep reeling in. He's gonna need to tire out. Keep going.
He's just here.
Yeah, he's getting close, is he? That's right, ease him in, ease him in. Keep bringing him in. Keep him away from those sticks though. Go to this side if you can. Keep coming. Keep coming this way towards me now. You run behind me. He's still going, that's all right, that's all right. Don't. That's it. Oh.
He's just there.
Yep. That's all right, bring him in a bit. It's so murky, you're gonna need to get him pretty close. Oh, just take it easy, take it easy. Mate, literally. Jesus, no, 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 no. There, easy. Oh no, no. Oh my. Oh, it's an eel. It's gotta be. It's a monster eel. That is one of the biggest. That is a huge eel. I saw the front of him. No wonder he was so slippery to get in. That is a huge eel. I saw the front of it and thought it was a big brown trout. That's why you couldn't get him in the net. I'm trying to fit an eel that big in a net that big.
Oh my god. Oh, old man.
I thought you had the biggest brown trout I've ever seen. I was like, he's not going in the net. Oh,
I'll go get the pliers and let's put him back.
Yeah, because I think eels, it's only good to eat if you smoke it.
Yeah.
Oh, that had my heart going. That is a huge eel.
Massive. It's bigger than my rod.
I'm trying to get an eel that big in a net that big. So I was like, why is it not going in? That is a huge eel.
Out of the sand.
It's lucky he didn't bite me. I was trying to grab him. That's why he was so slippery to grab. Well, at least we've had something tonight. It's just before, it's about to go dark, I'd say. And that is the first big hit we've had. Tom's rod with this dodgy rod holder set up. It nearly went in the drink. Imagine if your rod had gone in the drink. Anyway, we're going to chuck this eel back. We have no use for it. It's no plan on gummy fishing anytime soon, and we don't have a smoker to smoke it at the moment, so he's going to go back in. Alright, chucking this monstrous eel back. Alright.
There he goes.
Oh, that was exciting. That was all for tonight. We got that eel and then pretty much had dinner and a bugger. So gonna get up in the morning and maybe chase some redfin and some bass back over at the dam. But yeah, we'll see you in the morning. That didn't work so well. There we go. Alright, 7 o'clock in the morning. We're just doing some dishes and cooking up some brekkie. Me and Tom both just had a flick and my lures ended up on the other side of the river. How'd you go?
I caught nothing.
Caught nothing. But anyway, bacon and eggs. And then we're gonna head over to, well, firstly, we've got to see if we can actually get out of here. The track's definitely dried up a lot, so it's looking way better than when it had a river coming down it last night. But yeah, then we'll head to Blue Rock Dam and see if we can finally get some redfin. Alright, we're packed up. Time to hit this track. It has dried up a lot though, so I think it'll be okay. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Yeah. What's up guys, I'm back home doing some editing of that trip. We actually did end up going to the lake to fish for redfin, but we hardly even got a bite, so I'm not going to bore you to death with that stuff. So that'll be all for today's video. However, I have just gotten back home from a 2-week trip up to Queensland, so if you're really liking the videos, please subscribe. I promise there'll be some awesome content coming. Cheers, we'll see you next time.